Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, me to check out Metallica, The Call of Ktulu, live, Hollywood, Florida, November 6, 2022. Of course, the Johnny and Marsha Zazula celebration show. And this is very special because The Call of Ktulu is not played live very often, but they played, of course, the song that night for Johnny and Marsha Zazula's show in terms of celebrating their lives and how much they meant to Metallica and how they really helped Metallica become who they are today. But they also performed the Call of Ktulu in honor of Cliff, as you know, Cliff Burton, who passed away in 1986, and it was just crazy because I keep thinking about, you know, what would the band have done if Cliff was alive and everything, and there's a lot of discussions about that. But I'm just so glad they played this song just in general, but the fact they played it for Cliff is amazing. And I always love when they pull the song out because to me it's one of their best songs they've ever written, in my personal opinion. And it has a little to do with because the fact that Cliff, you know, has a lot of amazing bass stuff, and I love hearing Rob perform a lot of the bass solos on here. And I think he plays them pretty close to Cliff, or I think he switches up a little bit, but it's fine. So here we go, guys. Let's jump into it now. I always love listening to this song live, and I heard it's a good performance, so I'm excited for it. Here we go. Metallica, The Call of Ktulu, live. Let's get into it, and let's listen to this masterpiece. Right away. No build up. When I started getting into guitar, I had to learn this. And the next riff coming up too, of course. And just by happenstance, I was wearing a Metallica shirt. It wasn't planned. Love that. Recording? Alright, make sure. Double check. Drink some water. That bass is loud. Ooh. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Fantastic. And Lars is subdued a little bit. Because at one point he was going insane on this song back in the 2010s and 11s, where it was like too much. Snare. Okay, I may have spoke this earlier. Lars is going kind of crazy. It's okay. I like that, James. I like how Rob's at the front, right? Getting the spotlight. I'm liking the new angles for the live videos, because at a point we would see kind of the same angles all the time. So new perspectives. I like that climbing riff. I want them to write another instrumental. Please, write another instrumental, please. Interesting guitar, too, for Kirk. It's a little bit of a different guitar. Color-wise, yeah, especially. Still time. Yeah. Sparkle. Ooh, nice. There you go. I'll say what? Okay, I'm glad they didn't cut away. Thank you. Thank you, cameraman. And editing team. That's a little shirt. I think I pointed out last time. Offbeat, every time. I like this riff. I love how they usually use the green lights, as it should. Yeah. And we'll bass it up. Come on. Let's go. My favorite part's coming up. That green. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love this harmonizing. Love that shot. It's little things like this why I want another instrumental. A new one. They're in sync, thank God. Sometimes they get off sync at that. I was like, please don't get off sync. There we go. I love this ending. I love it. Let's go. Yeah. 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 Go, Rob. Ah. So good. Doom, doom. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
That one was for Cliff. All right. Yeah.
And? Yep. I was waiting for it. Yeah. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. This was awesome. This was awesome. As I expected. What time was it? Okay, not even see what my time was going. You know, every time I hear this song, it just reminds me, like, throughout the whole song, why I love it so much. I love the opening, the clean riffs. It's just so dark and just hits you right. And then all the bass stuff, and that's the thing. What I really wish is that the official, like an official release of Metallica, they would really turn the bass up on Ride the Lightning. It's definitely there, but there's been other like fan stuff that has turned the bass up even more on Cliff, especially during the Call of Ktulu, all the solo stuff, and there's been even, I think there's like a live performance someone had sent a while back. It's been around, and it's Cliff, and they played the song. I think I think it was either really fast or something, but the bass was so loud in the mix. And it was like you can hear Cliff just go crazy on this live performance of Call of Ktulu. Rob does a phenomenal job as always. It's funny how I spoke about how Lars wasn't really going too crazy, then he started adding more drum fills. And I think he was asked about that. I know he was asked about Welcome Home Sanitarium about the drum fills and shit. This was back around 2010 or 11 or 12. It was like around when they were still touring for Death Magnetic. And he was saying how like I perform these songs so much, I kind of want to switch them up live in terms of like adding fills and shit, just to kind of make it kind of, you know, more fun for him, because he's played these songs so much. Like Call of Cthulhu, like there was a live performance. I forget. I think it was 2011 or 10. I think it was 2011. I think it was during one of the. It was definitely during one of the Big Four shows where he was going really over the top in drum fills, and it just didn't work. It was just too much. He added some drum fills, but it was overall fine. I like how Rob was in the spotlight, and everything worked. Like that part at the end, like I started praising it. Thank God they were in sync. That dun, 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 that harmonizing, and then dun, 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 boom, boom, and then into the clean riff. Sometimes when they go dun 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 dun, like sometimes Lars will hit it, but then Kirk might miss a step or just isn't in sync with Kirk and James. So thankfully they were in sync on this performance as well. And I've also noticed this too. James, I said Lars. James, when he starts the song with that clean riff into the second clean riff, especially that opening clean riff, there's been other performances where he's missing more notes. Here he missed a little bit, but it's fine. We're all human, so obviously, and they don't perform this song all the damn time. If they perform the Call of Cthulhu, say, more often, let's say like out of like, let's say like they perform 3 nights out of a weekend, hypothetically, but they space out more of their shows now. But let's say they did that, and they performed Call of Cthulhu like 1 out of 3 shows each week, and it was more of a staple song, kind of like they threw in more instrumentals more often. I think it would be cleaner in terms of that opening, but it's fine, because it's a live performance of the song, and we know exactly how it is on the record, and this is a live performance, and it's not going to be the exact, and it's fine. You know, the more I was listening to it too, I feel like Rob wasn't exactly doing exactly what Cliff was doing on bass riffs, on the bass solos, but it's fine. It's okay. I think there was some similarities. I definitely heard some certain things he was doing that was definitely from the record that Cliff did, but it's okay. It is what it is. It's bass performance. It was good. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Can't get enough Metallica. Can't get enough. So, what do you guys think of the performance of Call of Ktulu from this live performance of Call of Ktulu from this show? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. And are you like me? Do you want a new instrumental from Metallica? Because I do. I've been asking for it. I want it. Whatever thought you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.